Today we are going to be talking about one of the most famous love stories ever written, Romeo and Juliet. This play by William Shakespeare is a classic tale of star-crossed lovers who are forbidden to be together. But even though they come from different families, Romeo and Juliet's love is so strong that they are willing to die for each other. Let's start with the characters. Romeo and Juliet are two of the most iconic characters in all of literature. They are young, passionate, and deeply in love. But they are also flawed characters. Romeo is impulsive and hot-headed, while Juliet is headstrong and willful. These flaws make them relatable to audiences, and they help to drive the plot of the play. The plot of Romeo and Juliet is also very well crafted. The play is full of twists and turns, and it keeps audiences guessing until the very end. The play also explores a number of important themes such as love, loss, and revenge. These themes are still relevant today and help make Romeo and Juliet a timeless classic. The two families of Romeo and Juliet are bitter enemies. This rivalry has been going on for generations, and it has led to violence and bloodshed. Romeo and Juliet's love for each other is forbidden because of this rivalry. The friar is a wise and compassionate man who helps Romeo and Juliet to be together. He marries them in secret, and he helps them to escape from their families. However, Friar's plan ultimately fails, and he is unable to prevent the deaths of Romeo and Juliet. And there is another positive characteristic in this: the nurse. She is Juliet's confidant and caregiver. Moreover, she is a loyal and devoted friend to Juliet, and she helps her to cope with the challenges of her love for Romeo. We all know the ending of Romeo and Juliet is tragic. Romeo and Juliet both die, and their deaths bring an end to the feud between the families. However, their deaths also serve as a warning about the dangers of hatred and violence. So why do we still love Romeo and Juliet today? There are a few reasons. First, the play is simply a great story. It's full of love, loss, and tragedy, but it also has a lot of humor and heart. Second, the characters are relatable and well developed. We can all see ourselves in Romeo and Juliet, and we can understand their motivations. Third, the themes of the play are still relevant today. We all know what it's like to love someone who is forbidden to us, and we can all understand the pain of loss and revenge. Romeo and Juliet has been praised by critics for its beautiful language, as well as its complex characters and its tragic ending. The play has been called one of the greatest love stories ever told, and a masterpiece of Shakespearean tragedy. Romeo and Juliet are written in verse, which means that the dialogue is written in a poetic form. This gives the play a lyrical and beautiful quality, and it also helps to highlight the emotional intensity of the characters' speeches. But as we say, every coin has two sides. Some critics have criticized Romeo and Juliet for its unrealistic plot and its melodramatic characters. Others have argued that the play is too violent and that it promotes suicide. What is your opinion, and who do you support? It has been translated into over 80 languages and has been performed countless times on stage and screen. The play is also a popular choice for study in schools and universities. And this epic love story did not end with just the play. Romeo and Juliet has had a profound influence on popular culture. The play has been referenced in countless songs, movies, and TV shows. For example, the song Love Story by Taylor Swift is based on the story of Romeo and Juliet. The play has also been adapted into many films, including the 1996 version starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. The play is a powerful reminder of the human capacity for both love and violence. And it is a play that will continue to be performed and studied for centuries to come. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like it. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. What is the relevance of this evergreen play? We will be back again with more interesting content. See you!